Shut the fuck up, phone.
I suppose that does make sense.
Hemwick?
And you would be?
I'm Anastasia. I'm their daughter.
The young lady from the film. Dare I ask what happened? This wasn't exactly what we had in mind.
I, I don't really know what happened. I know he said something that you can bring people back.
In theory. I don't recommend it, by any means. It's inefficient, more of a delay than a solution. And of course, well, I suppose the decision would have to fall down to next of kin, right of attorney, etc., etc.
So Moby died.
But I suppose that would fall to you. Wouldn't it?
Well, technically it'd fall to my brother, but he's away for school.
Unfortunate. And so you're taking the liberty.
Yeah.
Do you really want to talk about this here?
Not really, no. Yeah.
The lounge, perhaps.
This way. I'm sorry.
Make sure that we don't misplace anything. He still has his vintage. Lovely. I suppose we can discuss finer details afterwards over it. But I want to make sure that you actually know what you're asking for, my dear. Not everyone has such an opportunity to pick their poison, after all.
I just
There's a few different things we can do.
No, go ahead.
your mind.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, there's improvements to be made. Slight exchanges of some things they wouldn't be able to enjoy quite as thoroughly. However, you wouldn't have to worry quite so much about something like this happening again, at least so easily. Gunshot wounds, huh?
I think so.
Professional work. 2 to chest, 1 per hand. Very well done. Must have walked straight in the front door. Someone they knew, perhaps.
Maybe.
Who's to say that it won't just happen again tomorrow? Well, I suppose security. So, either we can change them, or I can just... How do I put this? Put it right back together how it was, as if nothing ever happened, I assume is the fairy tale you're hoping for.
Yeah, that's a way of putting it.
The long and short of it? I see. Unfortunate. Very well. Well, quite simply, how much of their shares do you possess? I suppose it's just a matter of payment.
They actually... they didn't let me into their accounts.
Nothing in your name? Not even an allowance?
No.
Likely not enough to cover these. Not really any short. Well, at a short notice, it would have to be rushed to work, and I have to put a fine for such things. Then you're calling me here with no way of payment.
I'm sure they'll once they come back, I'm sure once they know that I brought them back, they understand.
So I'm providing a service with expectation to be what? An IOU?
If they don't, I'll literally do anything at this point. Please, just bring them back.
I believe the term we're looking for today is collateral. Do try to stay calm. This is an important decision, and I'd prefer if you were doing it with a clean conscience.
I'm sorry.
There you are. Breathe. Maybe we'd like one of these to help calm your nerves.
No, thank you.
This one seems a little stale. Wouldn't recommend it.
I don't drink.
Suit yourself. How old are you, dear?
18.
Well, I suppose that at least means you can sign the contract. As we would be plucking your dear brother out of his academy. That's it. What do you have to offer for collateral, then? You don't have the rights to the house, you don't have any access to the accounts, and I doubt the personal possessions in your room will cover the cost. At least for material payment.
Me, I guess? I don't know. I have nothing else.
You. The Timberlines are going to love this one. You.
I don't have anything else. I
suppose the brand would have to do. And see if you understand it.
brand? Like...
The debtor's brand. It's a payment option for some of the advantages we can offer, mostly over in Palace and some neighboring districts. But how do I put this? In a way, you would never have to worry about working a day in order to pay it off, unless you wish for particular adjustments. You see, A lot of people look at me and they treat me like some sort of devil, some sort of unfeeling monster, but no. I understand what dire straits and desperation can put a person into. Instead, it's just a matter of property. The day that you share this common trait with your dear parents is when I cash in. Your less than material selves, your components, will continue to press on within the program or whatever other bargains you make within that time. But this would be used to work off the services provided. Labor, construction, scientific research, etc. Academic teaching as well. Simply put, you simply promise me the amount of collateral. I provide upon you the brand. We give the service provided. Your parents pay me my due, and I free you of the collateral value. Simply put. And then I go back to my office and you continue playing house to your heart's content. At least until the next time this comes around. What do you say? This is an ideal time for questions, however. Strongly recommend.
That's it then? There's like no like
Well, there's some legal jargon between the lines. Tampering, foul play, things such as that. But so long as everyone behaves themselves, and you're not trying to pull a fast one on me.
no, I wouldn't.
You provide collateral in the form of the brand. I provide the service. The parents pay it off. The brand is removed. Call it a day. The debt would be on your account, however. I do need to make clear. It's up to you to collect the payment from them.
Okay.
And just to be sure, you want them precisely as they were before. Very well. I will warn, resurrection is an ordeal. Death does not like to be cheated, but it can be bribed. They're going to remember very clearly what just occurred. Unless I make adjustments. But that would be extra. And I think it would make things very confusing for them when you start asking them for money and me being here. Or, from their perspective, no reason.
Right.
So there might be some immediate shock. How am I still here? I thought I was dead, etc. Whereas, the blood stains, but no wound. Terrifying. Absolutely thrilling, perhaps, for some. Some actually enjoy the ordeal. One-in-a-lifetime experience. Pardon my humor. Very well, then. That's all. You don't want to add any addendums, conditions, otherwise tomfoolery. I suppose that makes it all very easy for me. Collen, yes?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Let's put article offered collateral for failure payment. Well, I suppose the exact number isn't going to mean too much to them. A small fortune will probably cover it. Extra fees for failure to provide forward notice, emergency, materials consumed, services provided. And then there we are. Wonderful. If you'd be ever so kind as to check the dotted line.
Is there a pen?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Feel free to review the terms. Make sure you read over everything before signing. It is always important. As I said before, mostly legal jargon. In this situation, I pose as the scribe, and you the recipient.
It's signed.
My pen, please. My pen. Thank you. I quite like this one. Very well. And... wonderful. I suppose it's a matter of me doing my due before I get dinged for failure to provide service. Shall we?
Of course.
Wonderful. I'll be just a moment.
Okay.
There we are. So, do pardon the theatrics.
It's fine. You know what you're doing.
These things... well, I would certainly hope so. Oh, before I forget, I still need a piece of you.
Piece of me?
Of course. This might be a little strange.
It won't hurt, right?
Bit of a chill. There we are.
Okay.
There's a little bit of inscribing on the soles. Perfectly fine. Try not to panic. The runes are a little precise, so do try not to shake unless you absolutely have to. And... done. Wonderful. Let's have a look. Perfect. Simple as. I do promise the removal was much simpler. Just a dismissal.
Okay.
Now then. Back to business. I am going to ask quite this last thing before I get started. Are you a God-fearing woman?
I believe in greater forces, yes.
Well, I hope you understand that you have very much just committed quite the sin, my dear. Now then, it is a simple matter of finding where you've gone off to. You, my dear, ever so prideful. Envy is always around the corner, and oh dear old dad. Mr. Collins, I already know very well what ails you. Haven't quite slipped through limbo just yet, and most of the soul is still not completely left. That will make this actually quite easy. We can simply pull on your coattails to reel you back in. Actually, you did very well making such a decisive decision. They're still very much on the threshold.
Good, I guess.
Very well done. From the land of the living. I call upon thee in the land of the dead. Mortality defined once again upon the threshold of the sinful. Shackled forth onto soils, unmoved once more. That which is unraveled shall be mended by wind of those two naive men. I tried to warn them, let the record show. Blood for blood, my dear. Blood for blood. And here we go.
Mom? Dad? It might be a shock at first, that's what he said.
Oh, fuck. Oh, the fuck.
Alright.
Honey, are you there?
Why do I feel hungover?
I feel like I just drank 7 tequilas in one
You
cup.
were shot and killed. Do you need help up? Can you stand?
No, I'm okay. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Okay. I need to get up somehow.
Where's Gerard? Why aren't we
I don't know.
just in bed?
I haven't seen any of the servants since I got here. I don't know where they are. They probably ran off.
I mean, okay. Wow, fuck.
Do something useful for the first time in your life, Colin. Help us up at least.
Yeah, of course.
Why am I so stiff?
Oh, well, you've been dead for about an hour or so. But Mr. Hemwick came and he brought you two back.
Oh.
What?
Yeah,
So
because
confused.
you were gonna call him in case Louis died. And so when I saw you two were dead,
Wait, did Louis...
No, he's not dead. He's not dead. But I remembered what you said, so I called Hemwick when I saw you two were dead. I figured he would help.
fiddler on the roof, Mr. Really?
Interesting.
Here, Mom, can you stand?
That would be fantastic if you can fucking get me up.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Careful.
Okay, you can let me go now. Anyways,
Right, sorry.
Mr. Collins, there you are. I was so worried that I had very well witnessed the end of you.
Well, apparently you did.
yes, it seems so.
After our previous arrangements fell through, I certainly thought that I'd never hear from you again, especially after the dear Mrs. comments on the matter.
Mm. You got a bit of a. Well, yeah, we'll clean that later. It's fine.
Yeah, he said the blood would stay, unfortunately.
Oh, fucking ruined my precious dress.
I was about to say.
Not so much I can do. I'm not a dry cleaner after all.
It's okay. I'll get my servants to go and clean it up.
Again, where
Still on the
is...
stimulants, I see. They're working well for you.
You know, for the things, you take the things.
Must be at one's best. Oh, my dear. How long should I wait to collect?
Oh, right. Because he brought you back, he'll...
I'll let you talk business.
Sure. Because he brought you back, he
I'm the businessman.
wants, compensation for bringing you back.
Do you know? Oh dear, do you know what their name is again? I completely did. I don't think we ever gave them one.
I honestly can't remember.
It's Anastasia.
So, wait, you're. Oh, yes.
Right.
I don't remember even giving. I must have been drinking fine wine. Completely forgot. You know what I'm like.
Only the fine
You were
stuff.
drinking fine wine when you gave birth to me?
No, right after, dear.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
But anyways, about this business.
yeah, he
What do you mean business, dear?
he requires compensation for bringing you back.
Complex labor, rushed order, no forward notice. Very quite irresponsible from all parties involved.
Then go ahead and pay him.
Yeah.
I don't have the money. You didn't allow me into the accounts or anything.
Oh, yeah, that's
Why-
right. You know. Yeah, that's right.
Why wouldn't we pay for anything that you want?
Do you think this roof was magically made into a fairy tale? No, dear. We have put our hard work and soul into this house, and so far I haven't seen anything.
Well, I've done all I could for you. I've cooked and cleaned and
Where's your contribution, girl?
I've been showing contribution all my life.
Point it out. Come on. Come on. Point somewhere. Show me. Where? Come on.
Well, I've
Don't be
cleaned
that hard
at
if you contributed
least.
so much. Hmm.
I've cleaned. Because that's what you
Don't
wanted
you-
me to do.
Joking or not?
So all you've been doing is just walking around the house, polishing my fine artwork that I've paid
Yes, that's one of the things you had me
millions of
do.
credits for.
Probably had Gerard actually have to do it properly.
Oh, probably. I think Gerard was the one that did that.
Fingerprints.
Oh, fingerprints everywhere. Get your little grubby hands on it every time you try and clean it. And then we have to get Gerard to come over and clean it right up. What a smidge.
Probably
What a
just been
pain.
making more work for everyone else.
Yes,
I'm sure.
most likely. That one time that you bumped into my cabinet and destroyed my fine china. You know how expensive
I
that
told
was?
you that wasn't me.
mere mop and
Louis
broom.
pushed me. I told you. That wasn't my
Oh,
fault.
wouldn't
Louis
have
would
done
never do anything like
anything.
that.
Absolutely
course.
not, dear. I
Preposterous.
think you're just trying to blame them for your clumsy action.
I'm not. contributed to bringing you two back. I could have just left you two here to rot.
I don't think we asked, did we? Was that
No, I
the
don't
point
think.
set out? I thought we
I
had
don't
a-
think so.
I mean, it would've
Well,
been
we did have a.
okay.
Yeah, we did have that
Okay,
type
was
of
the whole
business.
point. Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, we're not responsible for your selfishness.
How was I being selfish? I was thinking about you two.
Well, you shouldn't be thinking about
Would
Louis.
you prefer if I regale you with the... How do I put this? The collateral that was offered.
Oh, yes.
So she
Please.
actually is useful and has got something to pay with. Right, wonderful. You take that then.
Well, one moment to compose myself. This suffers quite comfortable.
You could have just started with that and saved all
Are
this
you
rigmarole
joking?
about having to try. About what?
About what, dear? There's no joke
We
here.
joking about
Negotiations being what they are, of course.
No, I brought you two back. You are my parents. I care about you.
Oh, well. Such things should stay out of business.
I've been...
Simple as.
And you don't even remember my name? I've been your child. I've been living with you for 8... I mean...
Barely even a name. That's pity. Glad you should.
I thought they would...
So payment. Quite the learning opportunity this was, wasn't it? I do apologize for the theatrics, but some things need to be experienced rather than learned. As I said, returned precisely as they were. Miss Anastasia Collins. You're not providing the incorrect information, are you? In regarding to the age and name?
No, I was only lying to them.
Lying to your own parents?
You heard them. They don't give a shit about me. They never have. I thought if I did this, then maybe they would...
Maybe they'd care. My dear, that would not be love, that would be, well, indebtment.
I just wanted them to see me for once.
They saw you. They appraised you. And they made your choice. And they made their choice. The cruelty that the human race is quite known for. Something that I hope you do not inherit from them. Miss Collins. No bank account, no allowances, no shares? Is that what I'm to understand?
Right.
Sure. Please step forward to the desk. I have a few papers for you. And I'm going to need a few more signatures.
Okay.
Miss Collins. As per our agreement, the planned method of payment has been refused. And so, I have my right for collateral. That being that the debtor's brand, which I have already placed upon you, just in case, shall not be removed. And you shall have the full extent of its effects. Firstly, of course, is the method of collection. At the time that your vessel expires for a period longer than a few minutes, the glyph activates and transport the remains to a facility under my control, where it will then be processed. Your consciousness and ether will be unimpeded from its normal transport, based on whichever direction you have, or the program dictates. Simple as, more often than not, those under the brand, or at times referred to as the branded, are used as a labor force, either for construction, manufacturing, or education. A way of giving back to the city in exchange for services rendered. With me so far?
Yes.
Feel free to take a stroll around Palace. You'll see them here and there. We keep them behind tarps and closed doors. Secure facilities, both for their security and to not unnerve the public. But if you know where to look, they're not exactly hidden. When your time comes, you'll be one of them. So perhaps it'll bring you some peace of mind to know what comes next. At least, for the husk you'll be parting from. Some people don't much care. The afterlife still awaits them. It's either cremation or worm food, so may as well make use of it. That's what some find peaceful. With me so far?
Yes.
Lovely. As for the other effects of the brand, first off is anti-tampering. In the event that the brand is damaged or dispelled by a outside party or yourself, my staff will be notified, and it would be a breach of contract, in which we would be forced to make more pressing collections. I advise you do not tamper with it. It's quite unpleasant what comes if you do. That said, he's going to pull under the desk and open a folder. A series of blank papers which he's going to start sliding up towards you one by one. As well as a very small paper card which already seems filled. However, it does not have any sort of picture, just a few signatures and a name. Yours. The first paper here, as an individual possessing the brand, I hereby congratulate you for your approved and expedited citizenship within the Palace District of Saphira. The card there will serve as a temporary measure should any law enforcement or individuals try to identify you. It will not be enough to get alcohol, weapons, or other such limited goods. However, it is enough for law enforcement to confirm your identity without much issue. You'll have a proper identification within a week's time. After that, this is a selection of our scholarship programs that we have available here in Palace for citizens under the brand. College, university, trade. There's a plethora of courses and institutions you may select from, should you see fit. Lastly, is normally a... You will slide under his finger a credit chip. A stimulus package, normally provided to owners of small businesses. Help them get off the ground, as I very much welcome a free market and private business. Some of the best sandwiches and dinners I've had have been from just a loving old couple, not a butler and a five-star chef. You can really taste the passion in it. This would be provided if you had a business. At current, I do not believe you do.
No, I don't.
Which leads me towards... We currently have 48 active, a few more just opened in the last month or so. 52 active shelters for displaced persons in Palace. There's some entry-level work which can be given payment for. Labor, cleaning, cooking for the meals and the other, well, the soup kitchens and such. Pulling your weight and helping those who have also been misplaced like you. Or I could still give you this chip and offer you a loan. This debt would be financial and separate from the marking, which you could pay off over time. If you fail to pay that, that's between you and the bank. As you can see, you are not the first case of this, my dear. But unlike most, this is the choice you made. Unfortunately, misinformed as you were. Or perhaps overly hopeful. Welcome to the real world, Miss Anastasia Collins. It's time to make the real choices. And before you fret, I had no intention of harming you. I was hoping that they'd show a bit of mercy under a little bit of heat. I'm sorry that it didn't work out. I did my best for you. Anything else would be out of character. I can leave you for a moment as you consider your options, or I can remain here and answer any questions you have. I did just bombard you with a stack of paperwork, after all.
I'll take the loan.
Do speak up, dear.
I'll take the loan, please.
Very well. Is there a particular sum that you believe is enough? I'm sure that you're used to a good quality of life, but most individuals get by in around 2,500 credits a month, including rent, a few simple luxuries.
I lived in an attic all my
That
life.
would
I'm
be-
not really picky.
Well. So, 2,500 credits a month, and for how long?
How long does it usually take for someone to get back on their feet?
That's between you and the bank. I can provide you the money, but I'm going to have to charge you back eventually. The bank will collect. As I said, this would be separate from the brand. An opportunity for you to get on your feet, rather than me just kicking you into the rain.
Give me until summer.
That's only a few short months. Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sure.
Very well. 3 months. For a total of 7,500 credits, which will be provided in monthly increments, unless you cancel.
Right.
One more, much more plain document, and his pen. Wonderful. Keep the pen on you. I still need you to sign everything else,
Yeah, sure.
and I have to talk you through the whole process.
Right.
Emily, are there any remaining actions that Anastasia would like to do?
Nope.
In that case, for the next about hour and a half, Jonas is going to be guiding her through a series of pages, documents, safety requirements, health requirements, and her citizenship paperwork. This will take a long time, and she'll likely need a break here and there, but you'll be patient throughout. Once the documents are completed, the door would open. She would be given an address of 2 of the nearby shelters, and a couple of hotels. The rest is up to her. Is there any other way that I can help you as a DM today?
Nope.
Enjoy your day, Emily. And good luck, Miss Anastasia.